Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So I have another Victorinox knife to show you, and I know it's like this channel is becoming a Swiss Army knife channel. I can't help it. I've gone down a rabbit hole of Swiss Army knives. I'm kind of obsessed by them right now, and I've already done a bunch of videos on different knives, mainly Victorinox and Wenger knives, and I have a few more, several more already recorded and edited, waiting to put up. But I've gotten a couple this week that I'm jumping ahead of the other ones. So my Swiss Army knife timeline is going to be a little messed up, but it is what it is. Like I said, I got two that I want to jump ahead. One being this one, and one being my birthday knife, which is way cool. I received it early, but it's way cool. My wife, totally on her own, picked that out, and yeah, can't wait for you guys to see that. That'll probably be up on Friday, which is actually my birthday on Friday. And yeah, but get this one done. This is a pretty cool one. This is the Victorinox Forester, which is number 0.8363.3, the Forester Black. I found this on Amazon for like $38. I thought it was cool. It's larger than all my other Victorinox knives and has a decent tool set for me. Yeah, go over the size of this thing. It's a 111 millimeter frame, which is considerably larger than a 93 millimeter frame. This is a Pioneer X, and here's a 91 millimeter Huntsman. So you can see it's quite a bit larger. Now, it's definitely thicker in this dimension than the Pioneer X A-Locks, but it's not as thick as the 4-layer Huntsman. So that's cool. It's not super thick. It is long, 111 millimeters. It's about 4.5 inches closed. And thickness, real fast. Let me zero that out. Come on. There's the zero button. 0.70. And like I said, it's not as thick as the 4-layer Huntsman. The Huntsman is 0.78. So, not as thick. Weight wise, it's not super heavy. Does not feel super heavy at all. It weighs 4.5 ounces. That's not bad. Compare that to the Huntsman. It's 3.7. How about the Swiss Champ, which is a chunk? That's 6.6. So lighter than the Swiss Champ, a little heavier than the Huntsman. And yeah, I guess that's it for size, dimensions. The scales are a different material. They're definitely not the red Celador shiny scales. They are more like the scales that come on my Sportsman 2. Not quite. They seem a little different, but they're very close. And yeah, so that's one cool feature, I think. It's supposed to be semi-scratch resistant. And yeah, I guess now go over the tools, right? First thing, you get your little split ring key ring thing. I have this zipper pull line there for now. You get a couple of scale tools. You get your regular tweezers, the regular toothpick. Before we get into the other tools, I said regular size. Even though this is bigger, some of the tools are the same as would be on a normal 91 millimeter frame. Some of the tools are way larger. Do the back tools, got your standard regular size corkscrew. Now this one does not have the hole for a straight pin, though it's lacking that, but the same corkscrew. The reamer, all punch, whatever you want to call it. This does not have a sewing eye, so I call it a reamer when it does not have the eye. It's the same, essentially the same, except for the eye. Same size, everything is on the Huntsman, so that's normal size. Come over to the main tools. The can opener, normal size can opener, kind of odd looking, having this little can opener on such a big knife, but that's normal size with your flathead screwdriver / Phillips head tip. So that's the same size as normal. Now this is quite a bit bigger. The cap lifter, screwdriver, wire stripper. Now the wire stripper I believe is the same size, but the tool itself is a lot larger. Get this one out, compare it. You can see quite a bit difference. It's slightly thicker also. Get that out of the way. The one on the Forester is about 0.09. The one on the Huntsman is 0.07. Now, another comparison. Some of the tools on the Alex models are larger also. So you can see that's a little larger than the Huntsman. And the Forester's larger than that. So these come in different sizes. Now, we'll get to, this has locking features on it. We'll get to that in a minute. But the cap lifter has the 90-degree half stop. So that's always nice. Move on to, let's check the saw out. Now this thing's a beast. This is way bigger than the other ones. This is about 3.5 inches overall. Tooth to tooth, you got about 3.25 inches. Let me get the one out on the Huntsman. You can see the size difference here. A lot different, right? Quite a bit longer. You probably get at least 3 teeth if you count. Like that one, probably good 3 sets of teeth longer. Well, yeah, it's at least 1/2 inch overall length, longer overall. I think it's a little bit thicker. Do the back, the spine of it. I got 0.05, 0.03. So, saw is definitely longer, definitely a little thicker. I just noticed the Huntsman, it's pretty, no, it goes up, it kicks up a little bit, but this one seems to kick up more from the handle, which I think using it might be better. But yeah, heck of a saw in this baby. Now, the blade is totally totally, well, kind of same shape, but definitely bigger. Check this blade out. Love this blade. Overall, the blade is about 3.5 inches. Compare that to the Pioneer X, 93 millimeter. And, oh, get out the Huntsman. And then get out the Sportsman. This is 84 millimeter. So, yeah, definitely a larger blade on this. And that was part of my reason for getting it. I was kind of thinking with a larger blade, I'd use it more. I don't use the blades all that often on my Swiss Army knives because I always carry a dedicated folder, you know, such as a PM2. You know, I got the Native 5 lightweight out here also. So I always carry a dedicated folder and a Swiss Army knife. And I kind of thought this would be a one and done type of deal because it's got a longer blade, definitely thicker. Blade thickness on this is 0.09. It's not super thick by any means, but with a full flat grind, you know these blades are slicey. They slice well. And another feature of this that I thought it could be a one and done type of knife is it has a locking blade. Now, it has kind of a liner lock. It's the center spacer right here. But it's backwards, for one thing. Instead of pushing like a normal liner lock, which, get this one out. It's not a liner lock like this where you push that direction to close it. You have to push it the other way to close it. And another thing is, still has a back spring, so you have the tension of the back spring to overcome. And it has a half stop. Not a full 90 degrees, so got plenty of room to depress the lock, close it up, and get your thumb out of the way. Plus, my thumb hits the kick of the blade anyways, so that's a cool safety feature. Now, coming back to the bottle opener, that's a locking tool also. That's has like a liner lock, and you push that like a normal liner lock to close it. Plus, that has a half stop. Now, if we open these up, this is very cool, I think. I guess this is a Victorinox patent, but the locking mechanism is this inside liner, spacer, whatever you want to call it. One piece actually locks both of them up. I don't know if you can see that right here. So if you have them both open, you can see how this goes from the bottom up. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's pinned right here someplace. You can see down inside maybe. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but that's pretty cool. Close that, you can see it. And you push that over. I don't know why I got the bottle or the can opener open, but let's close that. Pretty awesome blade. I really like it. It is pretty slicey. I haven't tested it even. Oh yeah. That is nice. You can see some knives using these index cards. Cuts kind of rough and it'll leave little fuzz, little paper fuzz on the edge. This excuse me, this thing is razor sharp. Nice. Love it. But yeah, guess that's about it for this. I think it's a pretty cool knife. I got a sheath coming for it that I ordered. Belt carry it. I don't think this would carry too bad just dropped in your pocket, but I think it's a belt carry knife just because of the size of it. Not so much for the weight. 4.5 ounces is nothing for all the tools you get on this. But yeah, the Victorinox Forester. Definitely all these Swiss Army knives, probably, unfortunately for you, you'll be seeing more of in the future. I'll definitely do reviews after I use them enough. And I guess that'll do it for this video. Do the usual, like, comment, subscribe, and be on the lookout for my birthday knife. I think it's way cool. And until next video, bye.